Hello, my friends. Before we begin the trial of Tassadar, I have a very important announcement. Some of you might know. I really hope you don't know this because that would be really weird. But some of you might know that I have a stone floor where I do my recordings because this is where the internet is best. And in the middle of winter like this, when it is far below freezing, it is very, very cold. And it makes my feet very cold. But today we don't have that problem. Today, we have what is the beginning of a new Giant Grant Games. A Giant Grant Games with an electric blanket around his tootsies to keep them nice and warm. This is, without a doubt, the most momentous day of my life. My feetsies are so toasty. I can't begin to explain. Alright, let's go into the trial of Tassadar. Really looking forward to this one. Oh, I started tearing up. I'm very emotional. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm in a great mood. I've just been having a good old little time. Talk to me, T-Daddy. Oh. Tassadar was taken into Judicator custody and sentenced to stand trial for his crimes against the Conclave. Phoenix, Raynor, and Tassadar's followers escaped from the Conclave's agents as the Dark Templar slipped away in the chaos. Well, that's rude. Is there a tool?
All seems lost now, but still we must fight on. We must find Tassadar and secure his release from the Judicator before they can execute him for treason. Without him, I fear there is no way to defeat the Zerg and their Overmind. Zeratul and his Dark Templar have vanished, leaving us to fend for ourselves. I wonder if Tassadar was mistaken to have put his trust in them. We are receiving a transmission from Captain Raynor's command ship.
This is Raynor. I'd like to help if I can. Tassadar laid it on the line for me and my crew on Char. I'd like to repay the debt. Besides, I'm a long way from home, surrounded by hostile aliens. I've got to do something.
Then you shall, bold human. You shall.
That is the instant moment you know that Phoenix likes Jim. Not likes, but you know, is going to be a bro with. They're not going to start a romantic relationship. Though, honestly, it'd be a better ship than him and Kerrigan. Just throwing that out. Really, anyone is a better ship than Kerrigan. I'm not picky. Except maybe like Aldaris. What, did we just see a Dragoon through that tree? If you're watching the VOD, can you go back and tell me if we saw a Dragoon through that tree? Because I'm pretty sure we saw a Dragoon through that tree. Alright. I have a very distinct memory of this mission from my childhood. Specifically, the part where Jim Raynor gets killed. So he's going to go hide in the jungle. Maybe he's going to hide right over here next to this cannon. Now. Oh, hello. Getting scout attacked already. So we have one carrier, we have one James. Ooh, what is this? Overcharge on. The Hyperion can overload its ATA and ATS laser batteries to fire rapidly on incoming targets. However, in doing so, the Hyperion will take hull damage and lose energy per second while it's maintained. Whoa, that is the worst ability I've ever heard of. Can you imagine getting an elite battlecruiser on a mission where you don't have the ability to repair it? And if it dies, you lose? And then its special ability is to take extra damage? Now that's big brain right there. Maybe if we get the Hyperion later, then that'll be an ability worth using if we get like some SCV friends in the next mission. But my goodness gracious, what a garbage ability. I hate it. I'm really excited to see what the special hero ability for the Ganthathor is. I hope that it's just like there's a Scourge coming and you hit a button and the Ganthathor is the one that starts charging forward and just blitz through it. Oh, that'd be cool.
Go ahead, Commander.
Alright, so this is going to take a little bit of time to get up and running. I don't know exactly what tech I have available. It looks like I do not have the ability to make arbiters. I'm going to assume that in the next mission I potentially get arbiters. If I don't, I can always make them in Brood War. If you don't know, the way the campaigns work in this is it goes Terran, Zerg, Protoss, Protoss, Terran, Zerg. So we're going to finish this campaign and then we're going right into more Protoss, but it's going to be Brood War Protoss after that. And Brood War Protoss flows a lot better. It's pretty good in general. One thing I was thinking about today between, oh hello, between last mission and this one is that it would be pretty cool if there were like Zerg just randomly attacking stuff on the map. You know how in, for example, StarCraft 2, there's that mission Smash and Grab. And in Smash and Grab, there is a little dude. Or, there is a little dude. That's not what I meant to say. There might be some short people there, but I don't judge them for that. In Smash and Grab, there are the Zerg that are attacking both the Protoss and the Terran. And that would be really, really cool to have in something like this. One of the things about StarCraft 1 originally is the triggers were very, very simple. Before you got to Brood War, I believe that the only two triggers that existed in the campaign were a trigger of you got to this location and a trigger of, what is the other one? Oh, you destroyed something. So for example, when we destroyed that supply depot and it spawned Duke's dudes, that's one of them. Oh, hello. This is quite the armada, huh? Oh, goodness. Okay, Phoenix is tanking the shots. We're going to get Jim to shoot this. Try to keep the carrier alive. Okay, Phoenix. Pull him back a little bit. Be very, very careful here. That was a little bit more than I was cut out for. Going to get a couple shield batteries here. What was I saying? So triggers, very, very simple in the original StarCraft 1. You gotta kill stuff or you gotta get to a location. They get much more fancy with Brood War. But I think in a mission like this, there's a whole bunch of area, I think it's like down here or something, that's not really used. And a lot of this map is a big old fortress. It would be cool if just for cinematic effect, there was something like waves of Zerg attacking the Conclave. Because that would really show a little bit more of the extent of what a silly position these Conclave people are in right now, right? So they're like, the Overmind is on Ire. He's here and they're wasting their time arresting Tassadar during all of this because they have such hubris. And that would be a really good way to just show off how stupid they are without actually having to, like, you know, say it. And maybe you would add like a time limit or something to the mission as a like, oh, well, we can't let the Zorg get to Tassadar. Something like that. But, oh, that would be really cool. I think that if someone were to do more of a loosey-goosey reenactment of StarCraft 1 in the StarCraft 2 editor, stuff like that would be so much fun. By the way, you guys, in the last one, the highest uprated comment was that real scale mass recall would be really cool. I really agree with you. That'd be pretty fun. Though think how funny this mission would be. You spawn with real scale Hyperion and it's so big that you go over to Tassadar's jail, you're just like already there and you just shoot it twice. That'd be pretty silly. So we are going to open up with a good number of zealots supplemented by a gateway army. Did I say a good number of zealots? I meant carriers. Because I promised that I would. Alright, I'm just trying to... Okay, be very careful with Phoenix. Johnny Reaverton is a scary man. We're lacking in the gas department pretty heavily, though. That is going to be one of the big problems. That's why I'm going for these zealots first. And then, what do I want to do? Scout vision range, movement speed of scouts. Ugh. Ooh.
Go ahead, Commander.
My goodness. We need to get this over to a shield battery. So if you've never seen an Arbiter before, I guess they're in StarCraft 1 or in StarCraft 2, Legacy of the Void, aren't they? But they make things invisible. They're very, very powerful. Many would argue that they're one of the best individual units in this game, and if you were to argue that, I would not argue against you. They're incredible. Then again, there's a lot of incredible stuff, but if you had to have a unit to support an army, that's a pretty good one. I'm going to be very careful here. I want to not die, unsurprisingly. So we're going to get this carrier production going. I'm not sure that I can support this right now. Oh, you need a Templar Archives for +2. I forgot about that. It's so far down the tech tree, it feels a bit ridiculous. So I do promise that I will go upgraded scouts in Brood War at some point, so I can show off the vision range +2 and the movement speed upgrades that cost an amazing 300 to get. But for that low price, you can make the unit of your dreams. I was gonna say viable, but I just didn't want to lie. Oh, that Reaver didn't have any scarabs. Huh, did he just fire all of his scarabs at that? And I just didn't notice because I was busy thinking about scouts? That sounds about right. Alright, so carriers don't start with any interceptors, which is very, very punishing. Interceptors are 25 apiece, which means that a carrier effectively costs 200 minerals more for 550, 250, and you have to get an upgrade to be able to get past 4 interceptors. The benefit that you get is in the normal StarCraft 1 client, the carrier is, and this is going to sound weird to a lot of you, one of the most microable units in the game. Because of the way that the interceptor leash range works, and you can like put them out and move back and have them still be firing. If you keep them moving, they'll never truly return, and you can launch them in a big bundle. I don't think any of that works here. Let me try. So if I move back, what happens? And then I try to attack. Nope. So what would happen in StarCraft 1 there is they would all get pulled back to the carrier as normal. And then what would happen is the next time they attack, as long as I kept moving with it, all 8 of them would come out instantly. But you had to keep moving forever for it, which meant that it was a really, really intensive skill payoff unit in a very cool way that really most people are big fans of, except for Artosis. Actually, I'm not sure if Artosis hates the carrier. I think he much more hates the Arbiter, and you gotta play against one or the other, so... Oh goodness. There's double Reaver shooting my gateways. Okay, Reavers are just broken. What is this? They're gonna waste all of their... That was 2 Reavers that fired 8 shots and did like no damage to this. The unit just doesn't work. That is so weird. I previously thought it was because I was moving stuff forward and being all clever, but... No, it turns out that even static objects such as a gateway... Unless gateways are super microable in this game, which I sort of doubt. We're going to move out and try to pressure the opponent. This is a good number of zealots combined with a good number of carriers, and I think we can just get some damage done, get another base, and get more carriers that way. Carriers are still damage monsters in this game, but they're not as monstrous as they are in StarCraft 2. They don't get the huge benefit that they get of attack upgrades in this version of the game. They instead get +1 damage. Yeah, they do, is it 6 damage base, and then they do 1 additional damage per attack upgrade. In StarCraft 2, they do 4 damage times 2, and they get 2 damage per attack upgrade, which is a lot more. I'm going to lose Jim right here, I think. Oh, they stasised me! Nice. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm not doing much damage here. The Arbiter is very, very tanky. They are, for some reason, attacking Phoenix instead of my actual combat units, which is great. Stasis does last for most of human history, so this is going to be a very slow battle. Okay, well, they left. So, I was talking earlier about how I was thinking about cool trigger stuff in StarCraft 1 that could be added in, like the Zerg attacking on this mission. What ideas would you guys have? I mean, we have the power to get something like that made if we wanted to. I don't know to what scale, but I would love to hear some really interesting ideas of like, well, this mission, if this, oh, hello, were happening would be so much cooler, you know? Let's talk about that in the comments. I don't think I'm doing great, by the way. Let's try to take down this pylon. Should have just killed the cannons. Interesting. So the AI here actually will ignore the interceptors and go straight for the carrier. That is good to know. We gotta take all this down. If we can get that critical mass of carriers, we'll be in good shape. And it does look like they're not doing a great job at producing the correct units. So we might just have this working out. But it is not a fast clear. And this is... You know what? It's actually fairly nimble compared to what the scout was. Oh, hello. Where's that Arbiter? I see the effects of his actions, but I cannot see him. Yeah, he's long gone. Smart guy. No! Oh, yeah! Alright, we're gonna send that guy to get batteried. And let's pop this guy up with +3 attack and just keep this going. One thing I would really like to see is just a timer bar on stasis so I could know exactly how much longer I have to wait. It's not a huge issue, but man, this ability does last a long time. The carrier agrees. So I've told this story before, but it's one of those cherished childhood memories that I have. I would play this game on LAN with my friends sometimes, and, you know, we were all terrible, so obviously the best unit in the game was the carrier, right? But I didn't believe that. I believed that there was something a little bit stronger, and if you've listened to my commentary throughout this, you probably know exactly what it is. But my friends and I would always play on an island map, and I found out the ultimate way to beat them every time was to have them, they would all go mass carriers off of one base, because of course, and I would go for 12 overlords with drop and speed, of course, filled with +3/+3/+3 cracklings, fully upgraded zerglings, and their carriers just couldn't kill me fast enough. Because they were on a base, and because they were on an island, and because everyone was on one base, they couldn't, like, have enough buildings, and then they'd get eliminated every single time. And they got to the point where they refused to play with me if I played Zerg, because it wasn't fair that their carriers couldn't beat my Zerglings. And if I talk up the Zergling a lot, half of it is because it is truly, truly insanely imbalanced, but half of it is because it just has this great place in my heart. I mean, anything in a video game when you're a kid that makes your friends not want to play that game with you anymore, like, it kind of feels bad because they don't want to play with you anymore, but it also feels good because you know that you're better than them. And that's just kind of wonderful. Maybe I sound like a little bit of a sociopath when I say that, probably. But I like winning. Alright, we're gonna have to not do this whole rebuild constantly thing again, because that was a pain in the butt. Let's get a couple cannons out here. And try not to rebuild this base again, Mr. AI. There's the... Yeah, he was the one. Yeah, we don't want you rebuilding the cannons up there either, because Mr. Bengalos, or I don't care about the Bengalos, but my probe rally will get cannon rushed, and that would be a little bit embarrassing. So I'm just going to go clear things up. Oh goodness, this is another one of those scout brigades. Gotta be very careful here. Oh no! Ugh! Well then, that was some pretty heavy damage at a very inopportune moment. Because I have to spend a bunch of my money right now to get this expansion up and running. Well, hopefully I have enough anyway, and I will be able to make a good push right up here to the next of the bases that I think exists. It might not. This mission and the last one, I never remember what part is what. Yeah, this is a base. But they both kind of look alike to me in terms of map design. You both start in the same area. There's a base in the same area. I don't really remember. That was pretty good. Let's get this going. And if we can get 3 base, we can afford anything. And luckily, the AI has a bunch of pre-placed anti-ground defenders, which definitely makes me glad that I wasn't going for a huge ground force. Ooh, they missed their stasis. Oh, gosh. Well, guess we're doing this again. Here, Phoenix, we need you to come over and aid, and hopefully they go for the... Yes, yes. Go right for that Nexus, my friend. You are a powerful, powerful warrior. We might have to transition into some ground stuff, by the way. Generally, as I said before, you go a mix of carriers plus ground. Pure air is not nearly as good in StarCraft 1. And we're definitely lacking that cover. In fact, I'm going to grab Mr. Dragoon range. Alright, this guy has to get out of here. Just a bajillion zealots probably will do the trick. Zealot Archon Carrier is a fan favorite of mine. Apparently I'm the fan here. I don't think that's how fan favorites work, but whatever, that's alright. I don't mind. Alright, that is a good number of gateways. We are going to be able to punch out a ton of units very quick and get that +2 attack. This base is actually running out of money. Which says to me that 10 gateways is probably the wrong choice. I'm going to get a couple batteries over here just for safety. And we'll get some Dragoons as well to shoot down those evil, evil scouts. And then hopefully just Zealot Archon in the front will be able to do some serious damage. I'm a little bit scared of bringing Phoenix anywhere. I kind of just want him to... Oh, look at that! The batteries float up and down. Wait, do they? Could you go float up and down? Oh, they do! When they're not working, they're bouncing. That's wonderful. It's really good that when you see your employees and they're just having a great time, you know? You want them to all be able to get along with each other. Whenever you have those hostile work environments, it's just always so lame. But that's pretty good. The bouncy boys are just having a party together. Hopefully they're not discussing the... Can you stop? These... Arbiters are so annoying. They really, really just like stasising me. We're gonna get up to like, let's say 146 supply. I think that's probably a good number. Oh gosh, this is really, really low on money at this point. I was feeling good, but now I'm a little bit apprehensive. Yeah. Might have to go a little bit sooner than I thought. Oh no. Well, we're getting 1 per trip now from this area. We definitely got to make something happen. Luckily, my upgrades are pretty good. Only +1 on ground is a little bit lacking. However, +3 in the air is great. This is a Reaver, I don't care. Jim and Phoenix are doing their bro thing. They're going to be immortal. In fact, we don't need to go over there. I think what we should do is utilize this nice amount of time to counterattack. Oh, that is a Reaver. If it fires in the wrong way, we're going to lose either a Phoenix. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, that could have been really bad. I was thinking that either Phoenix would die or all these workers would die, and neither of those would have been good situations. Now this is what a Protoss army is supposed to be. Zealots charging headlong into battle, supported by a giant army of carriers. If only we had some arbiters to support, I'd be a happy boy. But you know what? My toes are really warm, so I don't even care. No! Uh-oh. Cancel Dragoon. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Keep the Dragoons here and bring everything else to partay. This is gonna get bad real quick. I wish I could save this Nexus. Here, what if we put these on attack command? Hey, it's kind of working. Wait, what? Look, they stasis their own guy. Oh, that is too funny. I would have... You know what? It probably works in the lore too, doesn't it? Wait, there is a stasis timer. Is that new? Did they just add this? Or did I not see it before? Oh no. People are going to be watching the VOD and they're going to be like, how did he not see the stasis timer? What an idiot. Or is it only a timer when my opponent is stasis? They get the luxury of knowing and I don't. Oh, I hope I'm not a dum-dum. Alright. I'm getting close to feeling like I should bring Phoenix with me, but I'm still a little bit afraid. Oh no, I didn't have +2 attack on the way at all. Well, that kind of sucks. This is a good army, and this entire half of the map is now under my control. These are great. I really like that the carrier says affirmative, because anytime that I make a statement and then order my carrier, he just sounds like he's agreeing with me. And now I understand why those bigwig executives always have yes men. It feels nice. 1, 2, 3. We gotta get up to max before we try to bust this Conclave base, though, I think. Do I want to add a couple scouts into this, like, in a non-meme sort of way? They have a lot of scouts themselves, and the scout would charge forward in front of the carrier and protect it, and it would do a lot of damage. And... no, it's too expensive. It's too expensive. I could just get a carrier. No. Don't let me do it, chat, please. Tell me that I shouldn't do it. Use your temporal powers. I already messed up the year, by the way. It hasn't even... It was, I guess, barely more than a day into 2022. And I was DMing Finlay about video schedule for the first couple months. I'm like, alright, here's the schedule for 2021. And he's like, alright, 2021, looking forward for it. Yeah. I might not be the brightest bulb on the Christmas tree. Oh, I wonder who we're fighting. Yeah, let's get him. Oh, come on. Wait, is he naked? Look at that. He's naked. Oh, no, we can't show that. We're going to get banned from Steam. That's not what I meant, but I guess that's true as well. We're going to get demonetized or something. Oh, we got to kill him before... Man, I can't believe it. Look at his blue butt. That's crazy. Okay, we definitely don't have, by the way, you guys can't be like, geez Grant, how'd you never see the thing, the countdown timer for stasis, because it absolutely doesn't exist for me. I'm gonna get Psystorm. I'm very close to being ready to go. It's just, I am very afraid of the Conclave, and I have a lot of heroes here, so I gotta be extra safe. And I believe 103 seconds, I should have gotten Kydarian Monolith, Kydarian Amulet. The amulet is very nice because it basically brings you to storm territory as soon as your Templar is out. Not really a huge use right here, but it's better than nothing, you know? So hopefully these Templar will be able to land some pretty juicy storms. They probably won't, because I'm controlling them, and I'm really bad at StarCraft. But Templar storming in particular, I'm really, really ungood at. Alright, this mission has gone on for quite a while, and I am ready to wrap it up. Getting a little bit more infrastructure just to be ready. Leave Jim at home. We're stasised again. This is going to be a miserable push, isn't it? We all know how it's going to go. They're going to somehow stasis every single unit I have except for Phoenix, and then Phoenix is going to get sniped. But I can't not send him in. He's Phoenix, right? He's our friend. He's our boy. So I feel like anytime... A lot of heroes I feel fine leaving at home, but Phoenix is just wrong. On a fundamental StarCraftian level. Alright, let's go. Wait, is this not a bridge? Alright, let's go. Oh, goodness. Oh, jeez. Alright, we're fine. Wait, how do I get across this? Oh no! Oh. Ugh, the scouts. Snipe that before it drops. Nice. Yeah, we'll get another carrier. Is the way over here? Wait, do I... No, this isn't a full island, is it? Oh no, am I so stupid? Did I forget it's an island? Oh my goodness! Well, I don't have Storm anymore. I don't know where that Templar came from. Oh no, the Conclave is completely outplaying me. Alright. Let's get some more of these. Oh, I panic morphed those Archons and I'm not sure that I had to. Is there a land bridge over here? I think there is. Alright, we're fine. Yeah. Because I remember that we took this base when I played with... No, I spawned at this base when I played with Ace on the co-op version. By the way, guys, 7th Ace, who is a moderator and friend of mine, he is the one that did a lot of the back-end stuff for Twitch Rules Grant, for example. Really, really cool guy. His YouTube channel is currently putting up VODs of myself and him playing through the original StarCraft 1 in a co-op mod that they have. And it is hard. It was crazy hard at various points. So if you're interested in that, please go check out his channel. I'm not going to be uploading the VODs because I want him to get a little bit more traffic. I like him. He's a friend. But yeah, if you're interested, please check it out. And if someone could be so kind, because I absolutely will forget, even though I want to be a good person, I will absolutely forget to link to his channel. So if someone else could do it, I would really, really be appreciative. He also does some weird stuff. He's a really good carrier. Oh, hello. Okay. Careful. Try to target down the carriers in the way that we can. This is great positioning from the AI. Using this ridge to the full advantage, really, really diminishing my army power. Pull back. Try to get this. Let's get a couple more of these. And be prepared. Oh gosh, they're flanking now. A good stasis on some of the Archons. We gotta pull up over here. Alright. I will say, the Conclave in these missions has felt more intimidating than all of the Protoss enemies in all of StarCraft 2 combined. And that is really, really cool to me. Like, I have legitimately been struggling against these guys. They're just a pain in my butt. And in that blue Archon who is stasis. We only have 5 carriers left. But they're doing some serious damage. Yeah, they all have like 10 to 20 kills apiece. Try to target down this carrier. Phoenix is doing his job quite well. We have an interceptor fight. Very nice stasis is kind of force fielding me off here. See if we can move forward. That was not the best storm. The AI decided to storm the interceptors instead of the target. And here's the objective that we have to get to. What do we have to do? Stand on it? I thought you had to destroy it. Alright. Break through the prison entrance. Maybe we just have to clear this area. Oh no, it's a prison entrance building. Got it. That was a fun one. A little bit slow at the beginning, but I really enjoyed how strong the enemies were. Very, very cool. You're a little bit sideways there, Phoenix. This is damage animation from Heroes of the Storm. By the way, if you didn't notice, they use this Heroes of the Storm model. Very cool. Because, same client. Well, slightly edited.
We have found Tassador's stasis cell. We will attempt to free him now.
I expected you to attempt to retrieve your hero. You will learn that the will of the Conclave is absolute. Make peace with Adun.
Stay thy hand, Adjudicator. The stewards of Tassador shall not fall while the Dark Templar live. Call off your guards and stand aside, and you may yet live to see another moonrise.
I will not be addressed so by one so devoid of the Kala's light. You and your vile brethren shall die with these traitors.
Are you truly so blinded by your vaunted religion that you cannot see the fall ahead of you? Your Conclave believes that they are winning this war, but all they have succeeded in doing is helping the Overmind to win.
What could you possibly know about our designs, blasphemer?
You speak of knowledge, Judicator. You speak of experience. I have journeyed through the darkness between the most distant stars. I have beheld the births of negative suns, and borne witness to the entropy of entire realities. Unto my experience, Alderus, all that you have built here on Iora is but a fleeting dream. A dream from which your precious Conclave shall awaken, finding themselves drowned in a greater nightmare.
We shall see.
I love that Aldaris just doesn't have a comeback for that. He's just like, oh, well, yeah, I guess we'll see. I mean, once you've seen Birth of Negative Suns, what else are you gonna do? Alright guys, thank you for watching. 50 minutes. Wow, what a long one. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow. Peace.